That should fix it. There it is. Hello, everybody. It seems that OBS or Windows has updated at some point, and it made the technology gods angry. So we're just constantly getting problems because of it. I need to put my boy on my head. No. There we go. But yeah, we were having some problems. It broke all stuff. Yeah. I am now the third person that I know who had their microphone break. Now give me a second because I forgot to grab music. Ah. There we go. Reduce that a little bit more. Okay. I think I'm good now. There should be music. There should be audio. Microphone audio. You guys should be able to hear me. The music is still not going through? That's impossible. I can see it. Only left side audio. Are you kidding me? Why? Alright, fine. We're doing it live. 1 second. Where is my Shure mic? Alright, how about now? No, that had to be it. That had to fix it. Okay. So for some reason, a lot of stuff just randomly got changed in OBS all of a sudden for no reason whatsoever. Changed my mono to non-mono, so it just made it only one side. Yes, mono 29. Thank you very much for whatever the heck that is. Subtitles. But hello, everybody. Hello, not the big boss. Hello, Bells. Hello, Captain. Hello, Pom Pom Girl. If I missed anybody else, I apologize. Check to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. I think I got everybody. And I was late too because I was like, oh, I have enough time. I can go quickly water my plant. And then was just like, oh, I'm going to just look my plant over really quickly because I have a little bit of an aphid situation at the moment. So I went in there and I took a peek and there's some aphids again and I'm very sad. Big, big sad. Oh, you found the follower emotes, did you? Yeah, I added a little Benjamin Peak and I put one of the pillows down because I figured a pillow might be a good follower symbol since it works in the general scenario. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have any like. Boo needs some ladybugs. Yeah, we need more ladybugs. We need a bunch of ladybugs. Now, I have no idea what I'm drawing today, on a side note. We're going to play around with some ideas for some other follower emotes because I think I have 3 left. But, and they're probably all going to be Benji Toast. As far... Not the big boss, I don't know what you look like. I can be just like, this is not the big boss. Nailed it. Sir, I'm not good at drawing to start with. The emote that is now there, the little Benjamin Toast peak. Is it peak or lurk? I can't remember what I called it. Peak. That took me about 2 hours, and it was just me going like, all right, let's try it this way. No. All right. We'll try it this way. No. All right, we'll try it this way. It was just a lot of frustration and I'm not what the heck do you call those guys? Oh, what's the term for them? The sketch artist? You know, you're just like, all right, so my eyebrows are kind of on the thicker side. I have a very narrow, eye line. You know, like I have a small but prominent nose. My lips are kind of on the thin side. And they're just like, here's a perfect sketch. Whereas I would just be like, okay, so we start with a head. Just go ahead and just give her one of these. Thin lips. Perfect. A small nose. With thick eyebrows. Perfect. Benjamin Toast doing the elbow drop. Giving him the people's elbow. Hell yeah. The police one specifically, Palm Girl. That's what I'm talking. That's specifically what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, I have an aphid on me. Well, he's dead now. Silly aphid. Think you could just come in here and try to start shit? Avenge his fallen brothers. Toasted brothers. Yeah, I didn't for the life of me know what I actually wanted to do today, so I'm just like, maybe I'll do art, but that could literally change on a whim if I'm just like, yeah, this ain't happening. You know, I have no capability for this. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap on this one and switch over to something else. But I'm gonna try. That's the best I can do, because without like going into too many, you know, like details, mentally not doing too hot right now. I'm very easily defeated. I have basically no motivation most days. Very easy beep. Defeated. Exactly, yes. You want to imagine me a jacked panda riding a bike. But like, is all of you jacked or just your legs though? Oh, what's this new scenario, Redeem? Oh, that was the John and John shenanigans the other day when we were making that dumb joke. Somebody was just like, make this a redeem. I think it might have been Big Boss, but I was just like, oh, let's put that in there. Let's see if that we can actually do something with that. I mean, it's very easy to put a redeem in place and then to delete it afterwards. And shoulders specifically. Why shoulders, out of curiosity? I can't even remember what I was going to start drawing. I had a minor idea, but I can't remember what it is anymore. Sprinting requires muscular arms and shoulders to maintain lower posture during acceleration. Huh. Well, now we know. We're basically leaning past the handlebars. Ah, okay. Thought I had another aphid for a second. Ah, now my whole body's itchy thinking about the fact that I might be covered in aphids. Ah! That's neat. I didn't think about the fact that you would need some upper body strength for biking. Something Benjamin Toast. Yeah, it's something Benjamin Toast. I just don't remember what. Thought maybe about doing like a...
Hello there.
Hello there, Ice Fox. How are you? I said Ice Fox. Ice Fox. Okay, there we go. We did it. Sorry, my translator is, or my subtitles are being kind of mean at the moment. You heard Icebox. Well, maybe I'm fumbling. I mean, earlier today I was, how to say it, rambling along with a podcast I was listening to. And the podcast does like, this show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ant sponsors, you can support our, or ad sponsors. You can support our, you know, our show by supporting them. And I said ant sponsors, as in like A-N-T. And then was just sitting there like, I wonder what that would look like. What does an ant sponsor look like? You know, you got like their little, with the antenna, got a second body, and him just holding up cash. There you go. And just his legs at the bottom. Get the pincers to obviously have a little bit of heft to them. There we go. There's an ant sponsor. Just a bunch of wealthy ants that are just like, yeah, we're thinking this podcast might be the one we want to put some money into. We need to hear Chocolate Thunder again. Was there a Chocolate Thunder? Oh my goodness. I can't even remember how it goes anymore. And God, that reminds me of the guy from the ads in Toronto. The bad guy ads. I'm shocked Benji would be useful to chat with. Or, Waffle, I don't even know what you're going for there. Can't really pull it from YouTube. Well, good luck with the hunt. I hope for the best for you. Let's maybe if we do like oh no, we gotta do a slightly bigger than that. Kind of that kind of attitude, him peeking out from behind a wall. I mean, I see it, Lawful. I see, like, closed eyes looking down, but I don't know what you mean by it, unfortunately. Oh my god, I'm just reading poorly. Dyslexia. I read that as a Benjamin Toast wouldn't be very useful to chat with. That's what I read. Oh, why did I turn on stream? I'm clearly in no condition to be here. No. You're absolutely fine, Lawful. I just read it wrong. I had one of my many dyslexia moments where my brain just took a sentence and just like chucked out words, replaced words with other words, completely changed the meaning, as is per usual. I'm not sure about that one, Pom Pom Girl. I'm a mess. I just want to at least stream consistently. That's essentially my... That's currently what I'm attempting to do. That's the best that I can do at the moment, is just make sure that I'm still streaming when I'm supposed to stream. We'll see about entertainment afterwards, but at least I can be consistent. Let's see. I go about drawing that. Well, you're doing great at that. I mean, it's not difficult to turn on a stream, right? It's just a button click. Everything from that point on is a little bit different, though, so... But gosh dang it if I don't try. Just been a rough couple of days is all. And it's kind of starting to hit me finally, unfortunately. Oh my god, wait, did I even say hi to Captain? Did I forget about Captain? I probably forgot about Captain. I'm sorry, Captain. Just accept the positive reinforcement. I can't. That's not how my brain works. But let's see. I'll try and see if I can do that expression. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh no, not again. Oh, and it's lingering. Oh no. No. I can't sneeze. Oh, it's lingering. Dang it. Dang it. And don't worry about it, Lawful. When I sneeze, I write down the time code and I go get it myself. Tickle your nose? It's not working. What do I do? No, that didn't work either. Look into a bright light. I mean, I could technically go look at the sun. That might force. Smell some black pepper. That is tantamount to like, to game ending yourself, Big Boss. That sounds like a dangerous thing to do. Don't look at the sun. But that's what I have photosensitivity. It would actually force me to sneeze. You've seen it done in cartoons. Well, that must make it safe to do. What about that, Lawful? Are we kind of getting roughly to where we need to be there? That smile needs to be bigger. Something like that. Feel like the way that I have the eyes doesn't work, so we just do the classic eyes closed. The fact that someone has told you not to look. Someone had to tell you not to look at the sun. I don't directly look at the sun when I try to get a sneeze out. I try to look, you know, semi towards it, like a few degrees below it, because if the sun hits my eyes, it'll normally cause a sneeze. Especially if I've been inside for a while. But it's weird, because it's really up in the air as to whether it works or not. Or whether it happens or not. My dad always gets a kick out of it. If I'm ever working at their place and I'll like step outside and all of a sudden start sneezing, he's like, "Oh, sun's out, is it?" And it's just like, "Yeah, shut up." Now we're looking the general direction, son of a son. For me specifically, not the big boss. I have. Hold on, I'm gonna go look up the name again. I think I've mentioned it before, but sneezing from sunlight. It is known as photic sneeze reflex. Don't know if I'm saying that correctly. That's how you would. That's how it's written. Your mom used to joke. Me too, except for it was my dad. He's just like, "Oh, you're allergic to the sun." I'm like, "I'm not allergic to the sun. The sun just makes me sneeze." There you go. All right. Let's build on this one. That it's actually a reasonable size. There. Now I need to grab quick reference so that I can just grab colors from it quickly. Uno segundo. God, this is an old frickin' one. I should really redraw this at some point. There. Now I can draw colors from it really fast. Want the lines for the area around. Be nice and thick so that it reads easier. I can do. Back later. You're at the gym. Well, enjoy your gym time. thought so. That was not. Oh. We start anew. We fix it. I didn't even work out today, so shame on me. Wait a second, there's a... Oh, how do you do that again? Ruler. Perfect. I like having that little dip. Too thin. It's too thick. If I draw this version, it'll look better. Again, too thick. Ugh, art. Oh, but it's so wobbly. Oh, why did I choose to do art today? I'm complaining too much. I'm sorry. I'll try to reduce that a little bit. Do it this way. Dark color. Don't. Color. And yeah, have fun, Lawful. Sorry. Gonna be a lot of apologizing today, methinks. You know, incidentally, apologies for that being a potential thing. Others. Still, we're gonna over. You can't stop me, Bells. You can't stop this from being a thing. Gosh dang it. Fine. Can't stop me, pom-pom girl. You can't stop me from having low self-esteem. This is the life that I live. Get heck, nerds. Just being attacked right now. And also, I am just to be clear, I am aware that I don't need to apologize, but it's a very difficult reflex to remove from myself. Because it's just, you know, just years of... I don't even know what to call it. There you go. Those lines are not that great. I'm not happy with those lines, especially right there. We gotta fix that. And make a second layer just in case I truly goof this up. Years of impulsive apologizing. Oh, that was a weird voice break. Yeah. But yes, very much so. Obviously, I don't want to go down that road too much, though, because... How to say? I like to let people know, like, hey, just so you know, if you're noticing any bizarre behavior from me this time, it's specifically because I'm just in kind of a dark place at the moment. But I don't want to be like, and here's all the reasons why. Blah, 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 blah. You know, like, now it's your job to deal with this. It's just like, no, that's never the intention. It's more just make sure that people are aware. So that they don't have to sit there going like, am I the only one who's noticing this? It's like, no. I don't like that's the worst thing that I can do to people is have them sit in a position where they don't know whether they should say something or not. The way these particular lines turned out, we're gonna redo those. Redo them. But I guess, like, to kind of explore the topic a little bit, it feels like a lot of people are kind of like, this is like the weird time where mental health is starting to become a problem. Like, I'm noticing it with some other people as well. And I don't know if it's just like the time of year. You know, like we're hitting like the tail end of summer. You know, like we've already, like, spring is over, which usually has like, I guess, like a higher like energy level, and we're slowly starting to hit like the peak of longest days as far as I understand. Voice, will you stop breaking on me? But yeah, it's just like this odd situation that I'm noticing where like people are just having like a harder time at the moment. And I'm not sure why. So, under the potential that somebody here is currently struggling as well, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that everybody is doing well, and if not, I hope that you're capable of having resources or family structures or friend or social networks that you can fall back on and like use those networks. Like, there's nothing wrong with going to a friend and being like, hey, I'm having a hard time. So long as you know that that person is trustworthy, I don't think that most people would reject you reaching out to them. And then vice versa. If there's somebody out there that you think might potentially be struggling, like, I don't think there's any harm in being like, hey, just doing a check-in, want to see if you're doing all right. You know, I do that with friends sometimes. Like, if I get a sense that somebody's being a little bit more distant, or if they're being a little bit quiet, like, occasionally you just, you know, send them a little text just like, hey, just want to check in. How you doing? That's not to say that that's the only, you know, that, how to say it, that's not to say that that's the way to go about it, and I'm not saying that you have to go about it that way, but, you know, at the end of the day, we're all in it together. Don't be afraid to reach out. Anyway, that'll be the end of my little frickin' soapbox proclamations there. Time to go back to happier topics. You know, because that's the one fun thing about it, too. It's just like, I'm totally okay with talking about serious topics, but I know that not everybody else is. So I don't want to have, like, you know, like, if let's say I have 10 people watching me, I don't want 3 people to be like, yeah, let's talk about this, but have, like, 7 people be like, nah, let's not really talk about this. And Icefox, I haven't yet. I opened up the game earlier today, just pondering if I was going to play it. So I haven't gotten a chance to yet because I've spent most of the day doing art stuff. But I want to. Have you gotten a chance to yet? You're not even master ranked yet. I'm not master rank 50 yet, so I feel you. I have a cousin who checks in on me, and I'm pretty sure it's because we are at similar life stages, and whenever he's feeling down, he tells me what he wants someone else to tell him, and that's really nice. That's fair. Sometimes it's nice to have information like that, where someone's just like, hey, I'm having a hard time. I really wish somebody would, you know, talk like this to me right now, and it's just like... And, like, it's okay if you... That's the other thing that I need to say before we're done, sorry. There's also nothing wrong with you not being able to help in that moment. There's nothing wrong with somebody reaching out to you, saying, you know, like, I'm not doing well, and you saying, I don't have, you know, like, I'm sorry to hear that, I hope that you feel better soon. I don't have the energy to spare right now to help. You know, like, it's one of those things that I don't think people talk about enough. People just, you know, like, people don't talk about the fact that you don't always have the energy to do so, right? Oh, we're doing that's the chocolate thunder? The chocolate thunder is the ASMR? All right, we can talk about this while we're doing ASMR. We can do that. And after I'm done with this little spiel, I swear that I'm done with the mental health stuff for at least a bit. So apologies to anybody who's a little bit just like, yeah, I don't want to talk about this. Because I get it. For some people, that's just not fun. And I mean, it's not meant to be fun, right? It's meant to be more just like, hey, stuff needs to be talked about. But yeah, to summarize, before I quickly start the ASMR thing, there's nothing wrong with you not having the energy to help somebody. And it's okay to say, no, I don't have the energy to do this right now. Because if you end up helping somebody, and to go with the spoon theory for a second, if you don't have the spoons to help somebody else out, then it's just gonna be you overexerting yourself, which will lead to you needing help from somebody else afterwards. You know what I mean? It's just basically passing the buck. Oh yeah, this that's what it is. But yeah, end of the day, take care of yourself. If you think you can't help somebody, that's okay. Obviously, that also means that if you don't have the energy to help somebody, don't reach out to somebody to do a check-in, because that's putting yourself and them in a situation where both of you could become disappointed, which is just not good for anybody. I'm overthinking this at this point. ASMR starting in 3, 2, 1. Dang it, my phone closed itself once again. Literally hit the start button as my screen went black, so just like nothing happened. Oh, what a day. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So hopefully my... Oh, that's going to get squeaky. I'm sorry for the squeak. Go. So we're going to lean in a little bit more. For some reason, erasing doesn't work on both sides, so we're just going to have to freshen that up and start again, which is fine. Shanked it, basically. I appreciate you guys sticking around for my little ramble, by the way. I know that it's always not the most fun to listen to, but, you know, sometimes I want to talk about certain things, and you know, that's just sometimes how it be. How it be, though. Let's get this one go. Here we go. Nice smooth line. Perfect. That's how we do it. Smooth this out a little bit so that it just nicely. Oh, fancy. Why, thank you. Can't tell if I've got like a burp or a hiccup coming up. So I'm trying not to just let anything exit just in case. Alright, we're gonna try something really quickly. Since we're in it anyway, we might as well give some things a try, right? So I have to reset my little boy for a second there. I'm thinking, do a double, just in case. And quickly remove those eyes. Drop that to a black. I think that might actually be better. I think I like this just a little bit better, and if we just take these away. Gonna take a couple tries, and that's all right. So what brought about Benjamin? Uno segundo. I'm gonna get this eyebrow right before quickly go down that little story road. I think that's the one. That's the one. We got it. There's our little Benji boy. All nice and drawn. And colored in. Let's get that ruler out of here. And now, not the big boss, are you referring to his origin story? Or are you asking something else and I'm just misunderstanding? Yes, his origin story. Essentially, he was conceived by somebody making a little pun, and then me taking it to the extreme, I suppose. I was working at an animation studio. I'm gonna fix this up a little bit. I was working at an animation studio, and I went on vacation for a week. But we were during we were getting near the end of the production that we were working on, so we were a little bit swamped for work. So I left my computer on for the whole week that I was gone so that other people could use it as a render farm. And when I got back, it turned out that one of my coworkers had been aggressively using it because rendering takes a lot of processing power for your computer. So what they would do is they would get their shot done. They would go to my computer, open up the file in there and render it while working on another shot on their computer to save time. And when I got back, they wrote me a little note that said, "Thank you so much for letting me use your computer. Without it, I would be toast." And they had made a little plushie of a little toast because they like puns. So they had made me a little plushie. And as soon as I saw the little plushie, my brain was just like, that's Benjamin Toast. And when they asked why Benjamin, I just said, it's Benjamin Toast. It's just his name. And then from there, I built a little backstory and, you know, I even have some animatics on an old YouTube channel that of like a 2D short that I was gonna work on for how he got the sword that he does, because he used to have a little he used to have a pink origami sword. Yes, a pink paper origami sword, and I was just like, and I like the idea of him having one of those, like those cocktail swords, you know, like the where is it? Like this kind of a sword, you know, like one of those little cocktail olive swords. And just had a little manic moment of where it's just like, well, I can't just have him transition over to that without having a reason behind it. So I ended up making, it was supposed to be 3 animatics in total. We're actually thinking of the dental floss saber. Ooh. That's also an interesting one. I don't mind that either. But, yeah, so that's kind of his, Welcome back, Captain. Nice to see you again. Hope you've been doing well since the last time you stopped in. I have been doing ASMR for 7 minutes. Whoopsie doodles. 8 minutes now, so we're gonna go ahead and stop that. My bad. Aw yeah, with stewed beef and potatoes. Sounds delicious. All right. We're gonna see if this works. Don't want to save that. Ling, hello! Hello, hello, everybody. I'm just gonna give a shout out even though I know you were doing art. And hey, Stitches, how are you? How did your art go, Ling? Oh my god, I never even said it. Not the big boss. Can I get the line one more time? I'll do it in ASMR for free because I realized I forgot to do it. Got flat coloring done. Aw, baby. Don't worry about it. All right. Need to shade it. Ah, you'll do shading in 5 minutes. It's easy, right? Shading's easy. Stream's going all right. Don't worry about it. I have 18k points. I will get you to say it at some point. Okay. It's like the most threatening thing you could say to a streamer. Just like, oh, don't worry. I'll get you eventually. Oh. Let's see if I can do this. We're gonna crop. Rid of the background. One second, I'm just testing something. Threaten your beloved stream with affection. Yeah, well, I think they're threatening me with demands. You're a mod for a few streamers, and I don't need to waste time with the eventually stuff. I see. We're gonna see if this works. Where would I go for that? Emotes. Crap, I forgot where I just saved it. Hang on, guys. Hang on. It's not square? What do you mean it's not square? Hold on, let me check the image here. Camera's resolution. Oh, it's off by a single pixel. Apologies for a second. I'm almost done. Ah. All right, there we go. Back to Stream Manager. Apologies for missing all the messages, potentially. Whoopsie doodle. I just tell them puns. Off by a single pixel. At least. I'm not even reading that. Huh. Huh. But yes, welcome Raiders. Sorry for a bit of a pause there. My name is WillSleepsNot. You may call me Will. You may call me Sleeps. I am an insomniatic VTuber who sometimes does art and sometimes does a variety of different games, depending on what my ADHD brain thinks I should do. Thank you for popping by, and I hope you enjoy your stay. There we go. Get the background, hide that boy again. All right, we have one done. Theoretically, he's actually there right now. There he is. Our boy. It's just a follower emote though, so, you know, you can only enjoy it in here at the moment. But still, it's something. Every new emote is something that, you know, that chat can use. But now I gotta think about a second frickin' emote. Oh, thank you, Stitches. It's appreciated. It's there now, Bells. If you want to use it, it's free game, just like the other one is. And of course, the other one. But that pillow was really, really easy to make, so. second, taking a sip. Ugh. A smug emote? I would probably need to steal what, I would need to steal Avatar's approach and just mimic it. And a laughing emote? There you go. We'll do a smug. Hold on, we'll write it down really quick so that we don't forget. There's that one, there's that one. Don't need those anymore. That one. Those two go in there. Oh, they go in there. Thank you. Have a good lurkling. Thank you again for the raid. Blah, 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 blah. Smugs are good too. I'm going to try, but I am no artist. Everything I draw needs a heavy amount of reference. So we're gonna go for smug. And we'll do laugh. So we're just gonna doodle it. So we're just gonna do the usual blue because that's just easier for me to draw. What if we do like I don't think this is smug. I think this is borderline like, hey babe, come here often. Small circles on that one. Oh, Jesus. He still has to have his little blushies, though, of course. Ah. Hold on. Oh, that's what's... How did I manage to do that? You'd need to be a little bit on the bigger side so that you can actually, like, read the expression. But I think we might have just accidentally stumbled upon what he's going to what the next emote is going to look like. But the eyes will look like that. I'm gonna need Bells' opinion on this one specifically because I know Bells is gonna be the one that that'll be sassing me if this is a Noki Doki. It's free real estate. Yeah, I think we might be going for this one. I think this might be the accidentally nailed it first try winner. Yeah, Bells. I need confirmation since you're like VIP/mod. Like, what do you think about the smug expression? It's either I nailed it or I gotta do a different version. I need that final say from you. Very smug, 10 out of 10. Alright, well. You heard it here. Let's try and get this baby drawn. Oh, that's the eraser tool. Oh, there's a thing. It must be pandemonium. Nailed it. I've just got that freaking psychic ability at this point where it's just like, notification A at around this time must be panda. Now here comes the fun part where I actually need to that wasn't actually a bad line. There we go. Let's see if I can do it a second time here. Nope. Not that thick. I'll allow that one, I think. Nailed it. Thanks. Ooh, Stitches, is that Suntreya? Go. Very nice. Did I fuck that up? Did I super goof it? Did I super troop it? Hold on, now I gotta check out my own emote to make sure I didn't fuck this up by accident. Okay, no, it is filled. I must have just accidentally unfilled it during an unintentional Control Z. Whew. Which is like, no, did I really? Just got a couple of meme emotes. Hell yeah. I mean, I think most of them do, right? Like anybody that has beyond a certain amount of, what do you call it? Beyond a certain amount of followers and subs, like they have the space to have the meme emotes. So why wouldn't they use them? Apologies for my quietness for a second. I just need to... just want to nail these best as I can. Nice big circle there. Nice big circle there. Little circle over here. Little circle over here. Which image is that? Oh, now I see. I thought that nose was a hand. So it's just like, what the heck is that? Like, how am I supposed to approach this thing? But turns out that I'm just stupid. There we go. Do the nice peachy cheeks. We love our peachy cheeks around here. Nice to just have the color like right there so I can just really quickly snap it into place. There we go. And we need... No, don't do that. Go color in these spots. Just be missing spots. Come on now. But also, how's everybody doing today, by the way? How's your Thursday been? How's the week been treating you? Hopefully things are going well at the moment. Life's treating you fair and reasonably. The week feels like it's dragging. What's going on? Not the big boss. What's been happening with you? Who knew that Benjamin could exude such suave energy? He is a bard, to be fair. I don't even have the motivation to go for a bike ride. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Is there any particular reason that's got you a little bit on the ropes at the moment, or is it just how it be? Obviously, you know, share with what you're comfortable with. Just what you feel at the moment? I feel that, buddy. I feel that. It's been my week too, where it's just like motivation is a complicated mistress, specifically. Like the song that's been stuck in my head recently for kind of like my mindset is Coming Undone by Korn. Like that's been freaking in my head a little bit. You pushed so hard Saturday that you feel like you broke yourself. Oh, like exercise-wise or something else? Cautionary. It's a very hard training session. Okay. Is there a reason that you train, by the way, or is it just like I just like being active? He looks like such a little brat, you know? He's got to just like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Alright, let's see if we can grab this little shit. Oh, let's first save, just so that we have that. Oh, not the PNG. Saving it. Clip 1. I tend to ride with Olympic level competitors, and I don't want to fall far behind and be a drag on the group. Oh, I didn't realize that you were part of a group in that case. Do you have intentions of, like, actually, like, pushing to a certain limit and maybe going competitive, or do you just do it for, like, the exercise / social aspect? Heck, just in case. Again. Just enough to match with them and earn the cake. Earn the cake. There you go. There's always cake at the end of the race. Always. It's kind of a strange thing to eat after a race, though, or after a ride. Because, you know, your body's just, like, gonna be craving hydration and protein, and you're just filling it with carbohydrates. Just like, oh, muscles, you think you have the things you're going to get in order to fix yourself. But no, have some sugar. Well, yeah, the body wants salt or sugar. I suppose so. But you need those electrolytes. All right. We're going to go again. Emotes. I think his eyes might need to be a little bit bigger. Because it doesn't perfectly read in the thing, so we're gonna have to fix that a little bit. Yeah, it's a hill climb session and very muggy. Yeah, that sounds awful. From somebody who doesn't really like doing exercise. I do exercise during the day because I want to be fit, because I want to have some semblance of fitness. Stop it. You know, specifically because I know it's good for my mental health. Basically the only reason I do it. One of my friends broke and threw up. God damn, why do you guys do this to yourself? I mean, granted, you know, like, live your best life. Do what you think is good for you. I am in no position to tell you what you can and can't do naturally. Smug. All right. Theoretically, suffering is the way of the cyclist. That I want no part of it. Bleh. And there he is. There's our smug little boy. I'll have to redo this now because Stop it. Its aura is mocking me. I'm sorry, Ice Fox. It wasn't supposed to be like this. It grew out of control. Oh, it's M that I'm trying to hit. Just need to redo what I just did so that it's... No, that's better. Yeah, you can keep that. BRB got to refresh? Absolutely. Not a problem, Stitches. Alright, we're 2 down. Now we need the laughing one. Because that's what we said we were gonna do. Last one was the laugh. Don't need the smug anymore. We already did that. But the laugh one's going to be a little bit more interesting. I'm not sure how to approach that. I see you guys are enjoying the new emotes. I'm glad. You love that emote so much. I will, if I might change that one from a follower emote to a sub emote because I do like it. It could potentially replace one of the sub emotes. I'm not sure which one, but why you like this? No. Thank you. There we go. Sorry, my OBS was fighting me for a second there. For no gosh darn reason. I don't know which one I would replace, though. But it is a good one. I might replace it with the happy one. Oh, I've actually been misnaming these two. Gosh dang it. It's supposed to be BT. Let me go in there for a second and change the names because I've been naming them incorrectly. I don't know if I can. I might have to delete them and put them back in again. Might just be easier if I do it afterwards. Hold on. Let me make a note of it and I'll do it post-stream so that you guys don't have to sit here watching me fix something. Have any space anywhere on this paper? I do. Around it so easier to see. Boom. Back to stream manager. If you ever need to heat up a spoon, microwave it. Yeah, and never be able to use that microwave ever again. Hey, 500 rats, how are you? So I'm thinking we're going to take a quick 5-minute break right now, because I do kind of got to use the bathroom. I think somebody just let out one hell of a belch in the hallway. That was interesting. But yeah, I think we're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute. If you can and are able to, I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. I will be back ASAP. I will see you guys in a second. Guys having a break party up in here? Eh? Didn't know we were allowing parties. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can't stop you. Moving back a tad bit faster. That's it. Well, thank you, Stitches. Much appreciated. Would have been back a little bit faster, but ooh, what are you making me think of there, Captain? Is that Nero? Oh, that's Must Be the Feeling. Must be the feeling it brings to you. I think that's what it is anyway. We take a quick pixie poo. Yeah, it definitely is. Must be the feeling. But yeah, sorry, I had to chase down a fly that decided to get into the apartment. I don't accept that. It had to be dealt with. And it was. Also, Stitches, I might try to use that lulls that you're displaying. That doesn't look like a bad reference. Was it released safely outside? It was released from its mortal coil. How about that? Hold on. There you go. There's a good expression. He's in a better place now. I need to use those expressions more often. I also need to stop eating this frickin'... What is it? It's like salted caramel toffee, which I shouldn't have eaten before stream because now I just kind of want to keep it, but I keep pushing it onto the roof of my mouth, which makes me talk like this a little bit, so it gives a little bit of a bleh, because it just changes how I talk. So I need to keep it in one of my cheeks, but I keep on playing with it because I'm a freaking ADHD kid who just can't stop moving around and doing random little things. I know, I'm sorry, Pom Pom Girl. I should apologize. I'm just not willing to chase a fly around. To catch it and put it outside. I'm the worst, I know. shape is more like... No, it's not like that. It's actually more like... I just can't get this shape. Oh wait, he'd be leaning forward a little bit because he's laughing. It'd be more like that. Perhaps. I hate to tell you this, Pom Pom, but I have a suspicion that that fly did not have that kind of comprehension. I have a suspicion that that thing only really was going around going just like, is there food here? Food? 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 Danger! Food? 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 I have a suspicion that's about the extent of its thinking process. Do that. That. Yeah, Captain gets it. Don't worry, I go for a one strike bonk. There you go. How's that for a potential laugh? Is that a good laugh? Yeah, I might get those eyes a little bit better. Oh, that's way too thick. All right. Oh wait, technically that is the other eyebrow, right? That's the whole point of it. Oh, that just makes him look mean. All right, we need to not do that. They need to be long and smooth. I'm sorry, Pom Pom. Wasn't my intention to cause. I just shouldn't have mentioned it. That would have been the better option. Just shouldn't have even said anything. Do it that way. No, don't do that. I think if I move the mouth a little bit more this side, it's a bit better lined up. You there a little bit. I think that's not too bad. Thicken those lines a little bit more. Oh, not that much. Stitches, you're such a bully. Oh no, wait, if this is the shape we're going for, then the eyes need to be a little bit more like this. Because he's leaning forward. No, we'll make them just a tad bit bigger, because why not? No, not a flip, a D thing, and then we do the tongue. I don't know. Does that work as an emote for everybody? What do you guys think? I'm not sure about this one. Maybe it's better to do, hope I'm not accidentally. Hold on. There, because that way he looks a little bit... There. It's a little bit less like lol XD and more like hee hee hee. Like it's a little bit more wholesome if you separate the eyebrows from the eyes. Those are laugh lines, Captain? They're like shimp, 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 or shimp, 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 shimp. Oh, my not artistry is... What do you mean shrimp? I didn't say shrimp at any point. Sorry, sometimes I get into an argument with my subtitles. My text is, or my speech to text is just like, lol, you said shrimp. And I'm like, I did not. It even capitalized the lol. 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 I'm fighting with it now. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which one I like more. Could we put eyebrows on this one? Hold on. Could. It makes him a little bit less mean-spirited looking, which is one thing that I'm a little bit worried about. I want it to look kind of... I don't know, at the end of the day, he's like, Benjamin is like a well-meaning, friendly, lighthearted character. You know, he's like the embodiment of just wanting everybody to be, wanting everybody to be happy and just being a happy-go-lucky little character to start with. I'm having my overthinking brain taking over again. So apologize, or apologies for that. I think I do like this one here personally, though, with the eyebrows like that, just to give it a little more flair. I think this is what I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna go for. Also, did everybody hear the great news? It sounds like Kaju's actually gonna stream tomorrow. I think if I read his Twitter correctly. So make sure you go and check him out, because he hasn't gotten a chance to stream all week. Oh wait, he did stream on Monday. But work has been dragging him all over the place. So he hasn't gotten a chance to anywhere else. It's one of the darkest things you've ever said, Pom Pom Girl. Angle. There you go. Must have been a miss. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. That's me projecting my own dark thoughts outwards. That's my bad. That's projection. Shame on me. That works. Probably thicken this line a bit just so that it looks better in post. Getting hung up on small details. Don't mind me. The phlegm is really fighting me right now. You'd think drinking some tea would help with that, but no. I've got more phlegm now than I ever have. My frickin' humors are all out of whack. Not your humors. No, it's true. My phlegm is all out of whack. Causing me to be... Oh god, which one's the phlegm again? Hold on. Hold on, what was phlegm again? Phlegm is associated with phlegmatic nature, thought to be associated with reserved behavior. It was connected to water. The organs that it was connected to were the brain and the lungs. It was a cold and moist. No, tell me what it was what it meant. Oh, people who have phlegm are low-spirited, forgetful, and have white hair. I mean, two of those things do describe me right now, so... Val, hello! Sorry, I was reading up on the 4 humors. Yeah, you know, you gotta check your humor sometimes, you know? Gotta make sure that blood, that phlegm, that yellow and black bile are all nicely lined up. Yeah, phlegm. Phlegm is connected to your lungs and your brain. People with excessive amounts of phlegm are forgetful, low-spirited, and have white hair. Which, granted, I've started to get some white hairs. And, you know, without going back to the down in the dumps commentary, I am a little bit low-spirited at the moment, so it's kind of nailing it right now. You're very confused, but you support. Val, there is an old method of science or of medicine called the four humors, which was basically the assumption that you that you could detect ailments in the body based on increases or decreases of certain things, which were included blood, black bile, yellow bile, and phlegm. And if you had an excess amount or a low amount of those things, you could be, how to say it? You could connect, you could figure out the ailment and fix it. Like, that was one of the reasons that people did, like bloodletting and leeches. It was the idea that you had too much blood in your system. Excess amount of blood, exactly. Every creeper I've ever encountered in the game to me. Somebody the other day came in here and asked for a cool fact about the creeper plushie, and my argument was basically that it's the only type of creeper that you can hug without putting yourself in immense danger. Granted, not even just yourself, itself as well, right? It doesn't have a whole lot of control in the explosion. It just reacts. Can you describe the phlegm thing again? Uno secondo. So those who have high levels, I believe, of phlegm, I believe it's specifically that they have that too much phlegm, which is associated with water, the brain, and the lungs. Those who have phlegm are low-spirited, forgetful, and have white hair. I wish I knew more about this stuff because it's so absolutely useless, but it's so interesting. Like, they had this weird connection with, like, hot, dry, cold, and wet. Like, there was actually, like, a triangle to it. So, like, if it was warm and wet, it was blood. If it was cold and wet, it was phlegm. If it was warm and dry, it was yellow bile. And if it was cold and dry, it was black bile. Well, funny you should say that, Big Boss. One thing that I do actually know about it is that the different levels are also connected to age. So blood is actually connected to, like, infancy, whereas phlegm is connected to old age, is connected to the elderly. So you're absolutely right, yes. Is this like the zodiac signs? Kind of. It's definitely a, how to say, it is an out-of-date practice. Oh god. I gotta fish. I gotta feed the fish constantly. But yeah, the four humors, if you ever want to learn about old medical science that is absolutely out of fashion at this point. I think it died. It actually didn't die of that long ago, if I recall correctly. Hold on, let me scan over this really quickly. I'm sorry I've done this to you guys. It fell out of favor in the 1850s with the advent of germ theory, which germ theory was also super interesting because so many people did not believe in germs. They believed it to be fake. There is a famous story in America specifically. Also, hey Blue, how's it going? Where the doctor who proposed it or was trying to advocate for it, I believe this was in America, there was a, there was another doctor who, just before an operation, closed a door mockingly and was just like, there we go, let's make sure that, you know, so-and-so's germs don't get in. And it was one of those things where everybody else laughed because they believed it was such a ridiculous concept that there were these invisible molecules, you know, like these invisible things in the air that could make you sick. And it's silly because in that moment, he's technically doing the correct thing, right? Like, you want an operating room to be sterile. You need the doors to stay closed. You need the floors to be clean. There was a long time where medical the guy who tried to advocate was declared insane, sent to an asylum, and died because the staff didn't wash their hands. Well, lordy fucking da. Because yes, for the longest time, doctors or barber surgeons did not wash their hands. They saw it as bad practice. They saw it as when they were suggested it, they believed it to be, you know, like anti-doctor, essentially. Just like, what? Doctors don't wash their hands? That's ridiculous. Oh, how far we've come as a species. Also, Blue and Val, if you are following me, there are new follower emotes if you wish to use them. They're fun. I've added a couple. I'm making them as we speak. That's kind of what this whole stream is about. It's just an art stream with me making emotes. So I do hope that you enjoy them. Yeah, there they are. Thank you, Pom Pom Girl. And yeah, I put the pillow in there because it's made sense to me. To make sure the eyebrows are a little bit thicker because this is an emote. How far have we come as a species? We are just hairless ape that puts special hats on our hairless on other hairless ape. Not the big boss. Don't get me fucking started about hats in America. It's insane. There was a genuine, like, madness in the US. I don't know if it was in other countries, but I know for a fact it was in the States, where, like, if you weren't wearing a hat, people believed there was something wrong with you. People would forego food money to buy hats to make sure that they had a hat. Are you yelling at the blue pillow, Blue? Is that what this is about? Like, I think if you want to read some of the madness, I think it was called the Straw Hat Riot. Yeah, there you go, the Straw Hat Riot. The Straw Hat Riot of 1922 was a riot that occurred in the US in New York City at the end of the summer as a result of unwritten rule in men's fashion at the time, and a tradition of taunting people who had failed to stop wearing hats after autumn began, or failed to stop wearing straw hats after autumn began. Originating as a series of minor riots, it spread due to men wearing straw hats post the unofficial date that was deemed socially acceptable, September 15th. It lasted 8 days, leading to many arrests and some injuries. America is fucking crazy when it comes to certain things. I am dead serious. Go read up on the Straw Hat Riot. It's madness. Also, hello Trojan, how are you? Did you ever tell me about your joy of big hats? Those people are morons, and I'm glad that they are dead and their activities are a footnote of history. A footnote! Not the big boss. Like, this was a social norm. Like this, like the article said, it's a legit, like, it was like in the zeitgeist. Like, you weren't supposed to wear straw hats post September 15th. Like, that's just what you didn't do that. That was wrong. People mocked you for it. And how is it now? I'm sure we have something else. I'm sure there's something else that we get upset about. I'm not going to even fathom it. But, I mean, did you know... When was it? Hold on. In New York, May 1st was like National Moving Day. Or sorry, it was called Moving Day. And it was insane. But this was like countrywide, I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly. Like, it just, you know, it just blows the mind at just the weird little norms that just get created in society. That's just like, you know, like, people don't even question it because you're born into it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh no, everybody wears hats. Why? We just do. It's like, well, what if I don't wear a hat? We'll make fun of you. Like, horrifically. Just like, oh, well, what if I do wear a hat? It's like, well, it has to be the right hat. Why? Well, because otherwise some, like, ruffians are gonna pull your hats off your head. And then you'll be hatless and we'll make fun of you for it. And it's like... What? You've never worn a hat? I've worn a hat now and then. I don't look good in hats, personally. Oh, not the big boss. You tease, but, I would not be shocked if that was actually a statement that was stated during the Straw Hat Riot. Or at least in their cadence of the time. I'm just saying. The world is a very strange place full of very strange people. And sometimes, entire groups of people do a lot of really weird shit. Oh no, that's a Simpsons quote? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How do I have such a hard time? Let me click here.
Isn't this 742 Evergreen Terrace?
No, that's next door.
Close, but no donut, cops. This is Papa Bear. Put out an APB for a male suspect driving a car of some sort, heading in the direction of, place that sells chili. Suspect is hatless. Repeat, hatless.
Thank you, Not the Big Boss. I have not seen that episode in quite a while. Also just realized everybody else listened to that too, so I hope everybody enjoyed. Oh, that explains it. I'm like, this color does not make sense. There we go. Wiggum's got I hated Wiggum as a kid. Like, he drove me nuts. Because he was just like the embodiment of a useless, officer of the law. But the line that I always remember is the April Fool's episode when they're just like, did you just hear that explosion from the Simpsons house? What? That's like 3 miles away. In their car, it's like, there appears to be beer coming out of the chimney. I am pursuing on foot. I'm gonna need you to call for backup. We need pretzels. I repeat, we need pretzels. He's just fucking charging towards the house with his tongue out. It's just so damn silly. It's really, how to say, I have so many memories of The Simpsons and have so many quotes that will just randomly pop into my head that I'll use. But it feels so useless to know that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's so like, why do I remember this? But then every now and then, it'll be useful for something. When I first started working at this one studio, I had no idea how to interact with people. And I was so nervous because I'm a very socially awkward individual. I didn't know what to do. And then I managed to chat with somebody and they're just like, "Oh, don't worry about it. As long as you know something about The Simpsons, like, you'll have friends here." And it turns out that everybody there just, like, constantly quoted The Simpsons. Like, not to an obnoxious extent, but enough for it to be like, yeah, if you know anything about The Simpsons, you're basically golden. And it was just one of those stupid icebreaker moments. We were just like, oh shit. Just because I know this, I'm in like a half decent place now. Oh, come on now. Come on. Where the controls don't always want to work for me. That edge. What do we got here?
Got to fool him before the day is out.
There it is. Hold on. Let's get to that special line. We're gonna listen to it. I don't care if it frickin'... Oh, this might be loud. Heads up.
That sounded like an explosion at the old Simpson place.
Forget it. That's 2 blocks away.
Looks like there's beer coming out of the chimney.
I am proceeding on foot. Calling it code 8.
We need pretzels. Repeat, pretzels.
That's what it was. It was a code 8. Ah, good call, Icebox. Good call. Very good. 10 out of 10. See, and then you get weird moments like this where you're freaking bonding with chat over Simpsons quotes. It's like everything always feels so... God, did I actually put it onto there? Did. So yeah, summary. All skills are valid. Also, I think I have this inversed. Hold on, let me just do this here for a second. No. That make more sense? I think that makes more sense. From a shadow perspective. I think we'll want to have it more like this. There we go. That makes sense to me. Now we gotta do the little song and dance here where we do that. Do that. Go here. Change the size because just for whatever reason it has just decided that it's one pixel not square. And laugh. And then we go over here. Emotes. Add that one. Laugh. Upload. Wait. Oh wait, I have an extra? When the heck did I get an extra slot? Ah, sorry. Hello, Pom Pom. Sorry, I was just looking at something really quick. think. Hold on. Sorry to do this to you guys for a second. I'm going to delete this from library. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Open. BT. Peek. Upload. There. Alright, I'm just going to do this really quickly because it's going to bug the hell out of me if I don't. Smile. I can't see chat for a second, so I apologize in advance. Hey, hold on. Ah! I'm sorry, I can't see for a second. I'm gonna put you move you to follower and move you to tier 1. All right, there we go. Okay, now I'm back. What did I miss? Cute. Wonder what he's laughing at. He's laughing at pillow violence. I like a sense of humor then. I see. That's what the problem is, what the situation is. Okay, well, okay, so I changed some stuff around. So the smug is now a tier 1 emote. So we have room for one more follower emote now because of that. Because I didn't know for some reason that I have another follower or another tier 1 emote. So I filled up that slot instead. So what other follower emote would you guys like? Because we actually have space to make another one. Which I wasn't prepared for, but I have time to do. So why would I not do that? But yeah, if I did this correctly, I hope I did this correctly. The smug one is not there, and I'm panicking. Did it get transferred over? 1 second, I need to check now. It is there. Okay. I also have 2 animated slots. I'll have to do something with those. You want a little flustered Benji, like a blushing Benji, like a meh. About to say, the bells comes in with the frickin'. Let's do a look-see, Lou. Let's see what kind of things we can doodle here really quick. What if it's like let's see here. Going for a lot of downward angles today, I'm realizing, but wait, no, it would be. Hey, 4Button, how's it going? Okay, that's not a very good one. I acknowledge it, but I could do better. It's going pretty good. I'm glad to hear that. How was your Lego building? I think you did Lego building yesterday, if I recall correctly. We had block building yesterday. Hell yeah. I was there for a little bit. Saw a portion of it. I know that you'd had the lady friend on. There we go. That's the word. I kicked. Names are not my fortitude. Spencer, how are you? Had to activate it to make sure I said it right, but how's it going? Yeah, you had the moth with you. There you go. Yeah. Brush. Oh, that needs to be a little bit more pinkish. While still obviously having his regular cheeks as well. Had to think over turning down a job offer since yesterday. Oh no! Oh right, because you started a job semi-recently, right? That had a pretty decent, decent pay, if I recall correctly. And Blue, what are you thinking? Yeah, nah. We'll do a little bit of a play around with this a bit. What if we do it like that instead? Off the bottom. What about something like that? Just an embarrassed little toast. And within that, we'll need to probably do... There, just to like add to it a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad that you had fun, 4B. I was sorry that I couldn't stick around for it very much, but life called, unfortunately. And Spencer, out of curiosity, like what kind of a job situation is that? Like, was it one of those like you just started a job and someone offered a better one and you're like, but I just started here? Or is there like a bunch of other factors involved in it? Assuming you're willing to talk about that, of course. Like, quick disclaimer, obviously can veto that conversation immediately should you want to. I might have to dramatize his expression a little bit, though. Because otherwise the emote might not be able to read it. Let's... Let's do it like that. We might have to bring everything in a little bit. There we go. I think that still reads pretty well. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, excuse the yawn. Oh, it's just been like this all day. You get one night of decent sleep, but all of a sudden it's just like... Alright, and I really need to capture that. Correct, currently at a local outfit, but doing out of town work probably for the next few months. The other job is close to my home, but they're out of Edmonton, and this is a project. This project is only on for a couple of years. They both work as journeyman electrician. Oh! Well, I mean, to be fair, like from a positive perspective, it's nice to have those choices, right? To be kind of like, oh, maybe this is a little bit better. Maybe the pay is a little bit lower, but it's closer to home versus this one's better pay, but it's a longer trip, etc. You know, to try and add at least a positive spin, because it can suck when like you're just starting to settle into a job and you get another job offer and you're like, oh fuck, I just kind of got into the groove. Why would you do this to me? I'm concerned about burning the bridges in long term for the local company. I think if you decline in a tactful way, I don't think you'll burn any bridges. If you approach it from like the perspective of like, hey, super appreciate the offer. Unfortunately, I've already taken a job recently, so I'm unable to start a new one. You know, like just make sure you're approaching them from a perspective that you're appreciative and that you're enthusiastic about their offer, but unfortunately there is an obstacle in the way that doesn't allow you to do that. I know, at least from what I've learned in terms of dealing with job stuff, the best thing to do is that kind of approach. Like, don't say just like, can't do, already got job, bye, you know? Take a little bit of time to approach it in a specific way. Doesn't always work, mind you. Some people just get weirdly butthurt over stuff like that, but don't burn that bridge just in case. Exactly, like this wouldn't have been an issue. Well, make sure not to tell them that. Don't start the email with, well, if you guys had just been a month earlier, if you just gotten off your asses and just freaking messaged me. You know, just approach it with just like, I'm sorry to inform you, this, you know, etc., etc. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Have a wonderful evening. You too, Stitches. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always a pleasure to have you. Oh, maybe because he's warm? We'll even add a little bit of a... Oh, hold on. We gotta get that a little bit better. But because he's so flustered, even the butter's melting a little bit. Sorry, I mean burning. Ah! Oh, wait, do you want to try and get the job from the other place? So, like, you're working for... Just so I'm clarifying. You're working at Company A right now, and Company B has given you an offer. And you're hoping to work for Company B, so you're trying to stop working for Company A? Is that what's happening? Just so I'm clarifying? Melt butter is is the sweat bead. Nice. What's going on, Captain? What if the blush were like toast marks? Ooh. Ooh, but how would I approach that? Oh wait, I don't need to do that yet. Lick. And also, sorry, Spencer, for like digging into this a little bit more. Just curious, and I like to make sure that I'm understanding a situation. Because it sucks too with local companies, like if it's a smaller company. Because some companies will be very stickler when it comes to you being like, hey, I know that you gave me this opportunity, but yada yada yada. Crosshash? Do I look like somebody who knows how to cross hash? I can't even say the word. Cross hash? Because if you do, then you're giving me far too much credit. Well, we'll play around with it. Like, don't think I'm not going to give it a try, but the cheeks are always just so much easier because it's just flat out like... Actually make it just a little bit smaller. Because, you know, for the cheeks, it's literally or for the blush, it's just what I did there. Like, I could almost perfectly replicate what I've done there and just boom. But give me a second. I'm going to quickly put all the other stuff in so that that's out of the way. Hide this. Job A is local, but currently has out-of-town work on the go. The one that I'm at now, Company B, is out of town, but has 2-year project local to you. So it's realistic, shorter-term employment. Ah. That is both a wonderful and shitty situation to be in. And I am sorry to hear that you're caught in that and having to figure out how to maneuver it. Because I absolutely can see why you would want to work at the other place. Where it's just like, yeah, you know, it's out of town, but it's literally, you know, like next door. So like, that's just 2 years of me not having to do a lot of driving. Yeah, that gets a little more complicated. Pardon my yawning. As I said, I can't cross-hash to save my life. The little melted butter. I don't know if cross-hashing will work, because like I said, I don't know how to cross-hash for the life of me. I'm pretty sure I have yet to say cross-hatch correctly this whole time. I'm saying it louder because I'm getting mad because I can hear myself fumble over it. Also, posture check, much appreciated. Thank you. Ugh. Ice Fox, I was indeed slouching. Surprise. Ugh. There we go. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. We're gonna do the one way that I just did before. LOL, the subtitles? Yeah. Yeah, these subtitles are pretty silly sometimes. Like, certain names it doesn't like. Like, it has messed your name up for some reason, Ice Fox. Like, it will occasionally... See? See? And I know I say Ice Fox. I know I put the emphasis on the F. Unless I just have a lisp that I've never been aware of. Well, let's see. Blue Pixels. Yeah, it's Blue Pixels, right? Pom Pom Girl. Gets that right. Fight Dome. Ah, there it is again. And I unfortunately don't know how to say the first part of your name, Captain. No, I'm inside an icebox. You're not actually the icebox. An ice cube, technically. True, but the ice cube needs to be cooled from time to time. Or needs to stay cooled so that it continues to house you within it. Oh, is it Reaver? I don't even think it spelled it correctly because I think you can also spell Reaver as okay, well, it's got some crazy ideas now, but it's like R-E-A-V-E-R. Reaver. Sometimes spelled Reaver, okay. What are you trying to do right now? Subtitles, please. Hold on, let me grab that color really quick, because I did like that color. Did I really not make that? Hold on. Start with just the colors. this side is too much. Hold on, we're gonna give this a second go. Uno momento. My ancestors were reavers for unimaginative reasons. Because they liked money. No, why did I goof it at the last second? Sorry, I was just looking at its readability. Don't want to overdo it too much. Nah, they're still livestock and household goods because they lived in a poor, war-torn area. Did it to survive. I mean, as much as people, you know, like, as much as the... Not to get super political, but as much as, like, media likes to portray robbers as people who are, you know, like, these, like, evil, monstrous people that just want to, you know, like, who are gonna sneak into your house and steal your kids and hold them for ransom, etc. At the end of the day, most robberies are due to, you know, necessity. You know, why did you steal that loaf of bread? Because I'm hungry. It might have to be thicker lines to make sure that it reads. Yeah, but Captain, there were rich kids that, there were, like, there's literally a case of some rich kids, I think in the States, that kidnapped one of their classmates for a ransom situation, but they also murdered the kid. I don't remember what it was called, but it was very strange. And they just, like, half-assed all of it, so it was just super easy to catch them. It was such a normal thing during a siege. A woman gave her husband up as a hostage so he'd be safer from the attackers. Oh yeah, no, there was a weird craze in the States when they when people realized, like, oh, I could kidnap a rich kid, you know, like a rich person's kid and hold them for ransom. Yeah, that, like, actually look that shit up. It's pretty ridiculous. Hold on. Ransom. There was the kidnapping of Bobby Greenlease, but there was another one. Oh, the Lindbergh kidnapping is also one that's interesting to read into. But I can't remember the other one, unfortunately. I can't remember the name off the cuff. Yeah, Pom Pom knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Lindbergh. Berg spelled with an E instead of a U, and with an H at the end. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm probably not pronouncing it properly anyway, so. So I think we're gonna keep this. I kind of like this. It's weird that he doesn't have his little cheeks, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You know, let's try it. I mean, it does work. It's a little weird, but it does work, kind of. You switch devices and can no longer type. Oh no! It's happened. Your abilities to type have been taken away. Feel like... oh, Jesus. I think it would actually be better to have it down here. Those the cheeks. Put them over top. Yeah, I think having them a little bit lower was is the better option here. I think that looks just a little bit better because it makes him look just a little bit. Will the blush over blush? It actually looks like it will. Like, it's a little faint, but it still gives a little bit of a highlight. Though we could... Hold on, where's the cheeks? Let's replicate it. We'll just make those lines thicker. We'll see if those read better.
Welcome.
Is that Noxy? Is that how I would say that? But hello, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. The thicker lines read a little bit better, I think, but... I don't like the thicker lines, though. I actually like this better. Which is just so, like, you know, like, yeah, well, I don't like that. I like this instead, and that's what we're going to do. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. I want to pinch his cheeks random, but the dorm I lived in was named for the grandmother. Oh, really? Oh, there you go. There's a cool little piece of history. Alright, just doing some final touches here. Like, it didn't matter that I did that. Like, that no one's gonna see these 2 pixels not being colored properly, you know what I mean? But this isn't for other people, this is for me. And immediately frickin' Coming Undone by Korn comes back into my brain. Ooh, what is this? Why is it there? Okay. Pixel perfect, exactly. Oh, let me stretch for a sec. I think this is the end. I think this is the end of our boy. I think this is our final piece here. We get to do the fun song and dance again. Ah, fuck. Pardon my language there for a second. Now I have to do it twice because I screwed it up. First, we got to do this one now. And this is not important because it's already there. But it needs to be for my own sanity. Oh, wait. Did I do the... Emphasize. I did do... I accidentally saved over, Benjamin Toast laugh. So, we had to fix that, of course. Can't go messing that up now. This canvas size shenanigans driving me up the gosh darn wall. I'm telling you. That's gonna be called embarrassed. Oh no, blush. Gonna go and put that boy in right away. I call it BT blush. All right, he is in. It'll take a second for him to fully be processed, but we did all of our, well, minus the one that I did on my own time. We did all of our things today. And an extra one because of and an extra one. And thank you, Ice Fox. I appreciate that. Yeah, we actually did a bunch of art today, which I'm shocked. I genuinely, when I first started today, was just like, oh my god, I'm such a, like, you know, like, it's such a bad mindset. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get this done. I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna freaking throw in the towel like 20 minutes in and we'll go do something else. But here we are, we made it not even fully 3 hours and we actually got it all done. So super appreciate you guys for keeping me on track and giving me ideas and directing me. It's very, very, very appreciated. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna save it again just so that I have something to post. What would these be called? Follower emote. You know, you gotta post stuff on Twitter. Post the stream, obviously. Is the stream done? I believe we are done. Yes, not the big boss because we. I mean, it's almost 3 hours too. But you guys have some choices in terms of where we're going, so I'm gonna make a poll really quick. Oh, Captain, I changed the names of them really quick because they were supposed to be BT for Benjamin Toast, and I forgot to do that, so I switched them out really fast. Like, a little bit ago. But do you guys want? What do you guys want to see? They go. Who raid? Are we raiding Art? Are we raiding Stray? Or are we raiding? Oh. There you go. Poll is up. You actually drew a lot without getting too distracted. I'm just as shocked as you are, not the big boss. I'm just as shocked as you are. I do have to say the best one is hands down the Smug, in my opinion. Like, that one came out smooth. Everything else is a little bit wobbly and a little bit like, it could be better, but still. But yeah, make sure to vote for where you guys want to raid. Do you guys want to go watch some Art? Do you guys want to go watch Stray? Do you guys want to go watch the new Cult of the Lamb? The first one is 10 out of 10? Or first try 10 out of 10? Yeah. I mean, they're all first tries, so it's kind of shocking that we made it to where we did. I am startled. Shocked. Shooked. Ooh, Cult of the Lamb. All right, so we are going to Lunella. Oh my god, stop this frickin' luck advertisement. I do not give a dang about this darn movie. Pardon me if that's that's an unreasonable proclamation. Thank you for the stream. The new emotes are adorable. I appreciate you saying that, Bells. So, we're going to go ahead and raid Lunella. She is playing Cult of the Lamb, which is a new game that came out today. Hopefully she has the Twitch integrations to, put into it, but I don't know if that's accessible to everybody. I hope it is. But, all 12 of you guys are freaking champions. God damn, I appreciate you guys so much. Alright, I gotta do my outro because OCD. So, thank you guys very much for stopping by. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you are absolutely appreciated. I hope that you're having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it might happen to be for you. I hope that you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you do finally sleep, whatever time that might happen to be for you, I hope that you have a very good sleep. We're gonna go say hi to Lunella. Oh my god, I forgot to put down the things! Raid S! Raid F! If you are subscribed, please use the top the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom. If you would prefer to make your own, just make sure that it is respectful. But other than that, you know, do what you gotta do. Can't believe I forgot this step. Super embarrassed. All right, guys. See you guys at Lunella's place. Thank you again for stopping by. See you guys next time. Have yourselves a good one. Later.